MacData Pro was born out of the frustration of working with large CSV files on macOS, so I built a tool to solve it. Let me show you around. So we're going to click on this Open File button. I'm going to load this CSV. And it's not important to understand the data here, but I see that there's a lot of empty columns, so I'm just going to go ahead and hide those. At the very top here, we have our command bar. On the left side, all the commands that you can execute, and on the right, you have the count. So I'm going to click on the columns, and I can see here all the columns that I have, and there's quite a lot of them actually, 81 to be precise. So I'm going to hide some of these columns. Let's go ahead and hide the mobile link, the additional image link, the availability date, and the cost of goods, as well as the expiration date. So now that I've hidden these columns, I can start now to do some sorting. So let's say I want to sort by availability, and I'm going to also add a filter on the price. So here, let's say we want the price to be greater than or equal. Let's just say a conservative $30. Perfect. So you saw how fast that was. This operates at performance is one of the most critical aspects that I've built this, and I hope to maintain this as I support other types of files. You can obviously expand the column. You can do all sorts of things. You can reorder them. You can reorder from here. So it's a pretty flexible, common interface, nothing new. Now, let me show you a bigger file that we could potentially open. So here I have a 10 gigabyte file. This is what I call a CSV monster. This is a file that contains every single doctor in America published by the CMS. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to drag it and drop it here. And you'll see, even with that monster, it opened up in like less than a second. And I can execute the same operations here. So here, this is even a bigger file, 330 columns. Let's just run a filter on the entity type code, and let's just do 2. And you'll see once you put in the filter, we automatically run a query for you. There's no button or anything that you need to click. And it already came back with the total count of that query, which is 1.8 million rows. Of course, it has to go through the entire file in this case to be able to give you an accurate count. That's why it took this long. But yeah, these are the core functionalities. You have some hotkeys here that I'd like to show you. So Command O to open files, Command F to open the query options, and Command / to toggle the sidebar. So I like to stay in flow and oftentimes don't like to use my mouse. So I could, you can use Command F to open the sidebar, Command / to open the to access your files. So this was all. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.